Hi kiddos, we're going to continue working with graphing quadratics that are given in vertex form of the equation, as is this example here. Just as we have seen before, the vertex point is really given in the equation. It is, in this case, negative 1, 1. That's our vertex point. And many people forget that what we are doing here is we are finding the value that is being subtracted from x. So if you're not sure how that works, just take this value in the parentheses, that x plus 1, set it equal to 0, and then solve for your x, and that will give you the actual value for your vertex point. Additionally, if you set all of this equal to 0 here for your y, you just ignore everything here and say, hey, this is really just 0 for the y value, then you will get your y value for your vertex point. Anyway, let's move on to finding, this is the vertex, right? So let's move on to finding the y-intercept point. The y-intercept can be found always when we say that it is where x equals 0, which means in this case we're going to replace x in the equation with 0. So we have y is equal to negative the quantity 0 plus 1 squared and then plus 1. Order of operations, 0 plus 1 is going to be 1 squared. Of course, that negative is still out in front because that's an independent value. So this becomes negative 1 plus 1. Well, negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So our vertex, our actual y-intercept point is at the point when x is 0, y is 0, so it's at 0, 0. All right? I'm going to start sketching these things on the graph. So let's take a look. We've got the vertex point at negative 1, 1 right here. And then we have the y-intercept point at 0, 0. I'm going to include the sketch of the line of symmetry, the axis of symmetry there, through the vertex point, so I know which direction to go to for my reflection point. I need to go through towards my reflection, or axis of symmetry, and then equidistant past that to the other side in order to sketch my reflection point. So I can see that from my y-intercept, I need to go to the left one, so I'm going to go to the left one more. That's taking me to negative 2, 0, right? And now I can sketch my pretty little parabola. Usually what we also want to do is label our points, and that's it.